Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Level 10 show, bringing more WWE SuperCard. Samoa Joe Road to Glory. We are almost finished. I think we've got 2 or 3 games, and we'll dive into that in just a moment. But before that, we managed to get an early pull during this Samoa Joe Road to Glory. Now, this must be my most pulled card, and bizarrely enough, it is a female. So let's quickly show you Nikki Bella. There we go. I think that's our fifth one we've pulled this tier. So that card just seems to keep popping up for me. At one point we were short on female pros for WrestleMania 33 tier, but now I'm just getting them constantly. So yeah, as you can see there, we've got loads of pros along with Swan, Rusev. So we'll keep those for probably fusions for next tier as and when that came. But those of you that have been inactive or not on Twitter, WWE SuperCard tweeted that Hall of Fame packs are coming, which is basically throwback packs, and I believe that is coming for the Hardened tier, Elite tier, Ultimate tier, and WrestleMania 33 tier. And those cards include just a couple of, well, most of the inductees from the Hall of Fame, but the ones that are confirmed: the Best Phoenix, Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Who else is there? Diamond Dallas, and many others. But I will leave a link in the description for the tweet that Supercard tweets, so you can read that out and catch up on what superstars were revealed. So that's cool, something to look forward to. I was expecting them to announce a new tier, but it doesn't seem that's going to be happening this week. I have a feeling maybe one more event card. So another 2 weeks, and we will probably get another tier. People debating why bring out packs now when potentially everyone's thinking a reset in the tier could have happened, but there, as you can see, we're 2 games away from finishing Samoa Joe, so we'll dive into that. But yeah, reset was what everyone was wanting. Well, most people were wanting. So what I think will happen will be that the next tier will drop, but it will be like the start of season 3. So anyone that was at the start of season 3 with SummerSlam plus dives into Harden, so we'd move up to the next tier if you're WrestleMania 33 plus. And then what I think will happen around August, September time, the tier will get completely reset, and that will be the start of season 4. That's what I think could happen. It's the only logical explanation I can think of for a complete reset in this game, to make it a clean sweep for season 4. But we will have to wait and see. Another thing I was querying with a tier reset is I don't think Team Battlegrounds would be that important at this stage in the game if they did a reset, purely for the fact that you'd have teams doing legendary. Let's say they set every WrestleMania 33 plus player to legendary tier, you'd have legendary TBGs going on. So unless they cap the tiers, meaning that it would be slow progression, so 1 month or 6 weeks in each tier before it releases the next one, I don't think that would be beneficial to the game system for cards. But more on that as and when it comes. So we've got that to look forward to. But as I said, we've got a couple pros that we will be that we're currently training up. We just had a King Ring just finish, which we managed to win. I think I dropped down to Elite tier, so the cards didn't actually matter. It was just fusion food, I believe. So good stuff going there. What we got there? We're going to win that one. So yeah, as we said, we're almost finishing Joe. How is everyone getting on in Samoa Joe Road to Glory? Is the undercards a pro for you? Obviously, have you seen previously Rich One is a pro for me? But let me know in the comment section below if the undercard is a pro for you and how you found this Road to Glory. So far, I've found it a complete breeze. I mean, I started playing about four hours ago, and I've managed to do from the Elite card to where I'm at now, just absolutely smashing it. So yeah, leaving it pretty close, but there's still, I think, a solid 8-9 hours left on this. Usually I tend to get the events done on the release day or the following day after, but I've just been proper busy, so the uploads have not been as frequent as I would have liked this week, so apologies on that. I will try and fix that this week, with potentially a couple double uploads coming, and potentially some surprises coming next week, which I will announce. But here we go, last game on Samoa Joe Road to Glory. So let's get another win here and finish his card off. Card's actually really nice. Pro-in wise, the first card, I haven't decided how I've tokened him. Obviously I've done him in power and speed, and the remaining tokens, I believe I'm just going to wait until the next event card gets released, but more than likely we'll put it in charisma and then maybe the remaining in proc, but we'll have to wait and see. I want to do something slightly different, so I may calculate between all the cards the way I've usually would stat mine, and maybe change it a little differently, a little bit more tactic, maybe a little bit more on the proc rather than the third strongest stat. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But what do people that have seen the Hall of Fame card images, what do people think on that? For me, it's a bit of a disappointment, purely for the fact that these cards are only accessible through packs. I would have thought that they may have included it as how the Undertaker card was during Ultimate Tier, in the fact that only selected few, well, I say selected, a very small percentage of people could pull these cards off the board. But there you go, pay to play for, you know, high rewards. So I'm not really keen on that, but they've got to make their money somehow, I guess, eh? And common, that's how we sit in. Like 3. Oh, this one's type. That's toughness. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. 5-3. Speed, charisma. Bit of Illuminati. Those that have been around the channel for a while, you would have remembered that I actually when I pro'd my Joe, I put the token in wrong, and I did it all on charisma. So Illuminati for the event card Joe, since his weakest stat is actually toughness, to balance it out with the other event cards, because you can't have, you know, you got Aleister Black, toughness, Jeff Hardy, toughness. So there's a lot of cards, Brock Lesnar as well. So there's a lot of cards there that are all prone in toughness. So it balances it out for him to have that charisma stat slightly higher. In regards to the best event cards, I know he's pretty strong. I'm pretty sure I previously mentioned that he 3-stats Matt Hardy. So we will have to wait and see how we token ours in regards to ranking, but it definitely is a very good card. I'm expecting there to be one more event card, as I said, and then a new tier will drop, or something exciting will drop, probably within the next 2 weeks. Of course, we got Money in the Bank coming at an end this coming week, so we'll have to see what new cards are released. But we have finished Samoan Road to Glory. Once we get through these picks, we can get to work on training them up. But yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for sticking around. Obviously, if you're new around here or in general, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. I really do appreciate it, guys. You've all been amazing. So there we go. Let's go combinables. That one's locked in, and there's this one. We'll just change the image so we know what one we are training up later. Let's just go with that one. It's a nice looking image. Let's throw some cards in him. Throw all that in there. Most of that's just rubbish anyway. And we should have a couple of elite cards to throw in. Yeah, Elite Joe. And we'll just select everything else. Keep Finn. And that should sum that all up. So good. That should be maxed. There we go. I'll do his token in later. What else did I want to do? Combinable, let's get off of that. Ultimate. This one's this one's for you, Mrs. H. I'm going to delete both my fins right here. So Ultimate Single, deleted. And this one I'm sad because I actually like the image on this card. But let's get rid of that. And there we go. He has been deleted. So that one's for you, Mrs. H. Enjoy that. But as I said, thanks for joining me on the Level 10 show today, guys. You A-listers are amazing. And I'll catch you next time on the Level 10 show.